Hey, what's up, Destiny Church family? Hope everyone's having a good week so far. It's Wednesday, which means it's time again for our Midweek Faith in Action. And this week we are in week 3 of a series titled We Are Generous. And of course, this series we've been diving into one of our core values here at Destiny Church, and that is we are generous with our time, our talent, and our treasure. But this week, as we dove into this topic of being generous, we didn't just look at being generous with our time, talent, and treasure, but we looked at the idea of being generous in all things, because the Bible tells us what we sow is what we will reap. So that begs the question, what are you sowing? Are you sowing generously? Are you being generous with your finances? Are you being generous with your time, with love in your marriage? Because those things, what you sow is what you will reap. And ultimately, we landed on 3 mindsets that people have when they tend to give, when they're being generous. And the first one is the bag mindset, that there's not enough. We give with the mindset that there's not enough, and then God can't truly bless us when we give. And then the second mindset is the basket mindset, that God is more than enough, that God can bless us and will bless us as we are generous. But the third mindset is where we all ultimately want to land, and that is the barn mindset. This mindset that God is infinitely more than enough. See, as we sow is what we reap, but God tells us He will pour out a blessing as we are generous. And so if that is truly the case, then we believe that God is infinitely more than enough, and that we should have the heart to give generously, knowing that God will bless us infinitely more than we can imagine. So that's really the challenge for this week is, what is your mindset? Are you, number one, first of all, being generous? And also, what is your mindset as you are being generous? As you give, what is your mindset? Keep in mind, we want to all have that barn mentality that God is infinitely more than enough. Guys, we love you. Hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. If you're traveling, of course, we are praying for you this week. And of course, we look forward to seeing everyone back at church this Sunday.